Hey, welcome to Slay the Spire. Today playing the daily challenge for July 19th, 2025. The character at the Ironclad and the modifiers are shiny. Starting deck is replaced with one of every rare card. Certain future, the map contains only one path. And Big Game Hunter, elite enemies are now swarming the Spire and drop better rewards. This means they will only drop rare cards, which means if I want to go for Highlander, I won't be able to pick up anything after an elite. I might decide to go for collector bonuses because I have to admit, yesterday a lot of people who did well did go for collector bonuses as well. I see George here with 1413. No other familiar names though. It makes me a little worried. Goldberry 1388. Okay. Oh, I guess with certain future every score, there are a lot of ties here, right? Yeah. So you have 1413, 1438, 1488, etc. All right. Let's see what I can do here. So first, let's review the deck for the shiny deck for the Ironclad. So what is it? Feed. Feed is something I want to play as much as I can. There's the Impervious for block offering. Yeah, should be a solid deck. Also, I'm kind of happy that it's not the Watcher. We had 5 days in a row, and then there was a Silent before that and another Watcher run before that. So 6 out of the 7 last days were Watcher runs. All right, as always, there are 3 leads with Big Game Hunter on a certain future path. Let's start out with the offering. I could just... No, actually, I can't double tap the Fiendfire. Oh, I do want to use the Feed, though, right? So if I do Fiendfire, that's going to be 42. That's too much. So let's play one other card. How about I'll do Impervious and then Fiendfire? That will be 35, and then I can play the Feed once I get it. Okay. Alright. I guess I'll do... here, let's do Reaper. Okay, heal back up a little bit. Okay. And then now the Feed is enough. Beautiful. Okay. Alright, Wild Strike, Anger, Shrug It Off. Let's take a good defensive card with Shrug It Off. And then here... Oh, I clicked on that too quickly. I'm sorry, I will reload. That was sort of a misclick. I don't actually need to transform anything. I'm pretty happy. I could transform a demon form, but no, I think I'm pretty happy with the cards, and I might get something I don't want, so... Early shop where I can't afford the bag of marbles. That's unfortunate. I can't afford Dark Embrace, though. That might allow me to get combo. Let's take Dark Embrace, and then I can only also afford an Uppercut. Let's take that, too. Could have considered to Shrug It Off if I actually want to go for collector bonuses. Do I want to lose the Juggernaut? It's not horrible. No, sorry, I don't. It's pretty good, but I don't think it'll be very useful in this deck. And I do get a relic out of it. Fine, let's lose the Juggernaut. We got Gremlin Horn. When enemy dies, get energy and draw 1 card. That's an uncommon relic. Very happy with that. I think I put it in my tier list. I put it pretty high up, right? Alright, I want to do Corruption Try. Actually, even with Dark Embrace, even if I play the Dark Embrace, I don't have that many skills yet. So let's not do that. Let's do Bludgeon, and then I'm hoping maybe double tap a Feed or something like that. There's an Exhume. Emulate, yeah, I can do Emulate here, and then hopefully I'll draw the Feed next turn, and I heal back 6 with Burning Blood anyway. Did not get the... Actually, I can do Impervious to fully defend, okay. Could have also done the Shrug It Off. Alright, and there's the Feed. Beautiful. Okay, got an Energy Potion, Reckless Charge, Twin Strike, or Rupture. Rupture would currently only trigger with the offering, but it might get better. Oh, and Brutality, actually. Alright, let's take the Rupture, sure. Okay. Alright, here I got the Love Gloom, which is great. I can play some of my powers. Let's start with the Barricade and Brutality. Okay. And then, do I want to do Dark Embrace? Rupture is good too. Yeah, let's do Berserk, Rupture, and Dark Embrace. Okay. And then last turn, here, I could do Limit Break. It's a little too soon. I think I will do the Corruption instead. And then I might... Actually, the Feed is not even going to break through the block. Well, I could play it twice, and I still have the Exhume, right? So I can get it. Actually, let's do Offering here as well. Okay. Gain more strength. I could do Limit Break. There's an Exhume, but it's a little too soon for that. I did have Barricade active, right? Yeah, let's do Shrug It Off. Impervious is great. Okay. And then, should I do Limit Break? Uppercut is not that useful. I could do Fiendfire. If I do Fiendfire... Oh, actually, if I do Fiendfire, I'm left with no card in my hand. It would be... No, actually, it's not even enough to kill. Okay, so I can't do Fiendfire. Let's just do Limit Break and then Emulate. Oh, I am realizing that even now I only have 8 cards in my hand. So, at least I'm fully defended this turn and the next. So, that's good. Let's do Uppercut Reaper. Okay. Alright. Okay, it's another reshuffle here. I am not ready for the Feed yet, right? If I do Bludgeon... Yeah, so let's do Bludgeon here. I'm fully defended, then hopefully next turn... I should have Exhumed the Feed, right? Hopefully I can do that this turn. So yeah, let's Exhume the Feed right here. Alright, beautiful. Okay, perfect this one, and got max HP. We got Dreamcatcher, and review the rest. You may add a card into your deck. Corruption, Juggernaut, Brutality. Alright, so big question. Do I want to go for Highlander Collector versus... You know what? I'm just going to embrace Collectors. Juggernaut is actually the only card I don't have, and Corruption, you don't really need more than one, so let's take the Brutality. Okay. Alright, first upgrade here. Should I upgrade the Brutality to always be in my opening? And no, I think I should upgrade the Offering first. And then I think something like Barricade to make it a little cheaper to play. Right here I got the Sentries. Okay, I started with the Impervious. Oof. Alright, let's do Corruption, Brutality, Impervious. I have to play that, right? Otherwise there's no way to defend. I don't think, unless I get double tap the Emulate, I don't think I have a chance to perfect this one. Alright, I got Emulate. That's part one. Let's do another Brutality Offering. Draw a full hand here. There's the double tap. Yep, double tap, Emulate. Beautiful. Alright, perfect this one. We got Nunchaku. Every time play 10 attacks, get extra energy. And another Limit Break. It's my third Corruption offer. Let's take another Limit Break here. Okay. Here I got Warpaint down, pick up, upgrade 2 random skills. That's Impervious and Shrugadov upgraded. Good. And then next upgrade, should I make it a little easier? I'm worried that I might get Snecko, which I will take. So it doesn't make sense to upgrade things that will make it cheaper. Or easier to play. Let's do the Uppercut upgrade first. The extra turn of vulnerability and weakness might be useful. Especially the vulnerability. Alright, so here let's try to use the feed twice. I'm actually going to do 2 Brutalities and a Berserk. And might as well do Demon Form, why not? This guy's only attacked me by 4. Should I just try to gain enough, enough strength to get Overkill? That might be an option. Let's do let's do Reaper first. I just do Limit Break. You know what? Let's do Limit Break, why not? Okay, I picked up a second one, right? So, alright, and then here, did not get the feed. Let's do Rupture Impervious. Actually, I do have the Brutality, so I might lose too much HP. Here, let me do Offering, Reshuffle, then do Feed. Oh, I guess I can't really exhume the feed, huh? If I exhume the feed... Well, I mean, I can't exhume it, but I can't play it. Yeah, it's only 24 with the double tap. Fine. Let's do Limit Break and wait. Okay. Alright. I do want to use the feed again, so... Yeah, there's a Corruption, there's a feed. 27 now. Beautiful. Alright. Already got the Well-Fed modifiers. Our Glitch Charge, Thunderclap, Heavy Blade. Heavy Blade, I do sometimes get a lot of strength. Let's take it. And here, oh no, I can't afford the Preserved Insect. That's a shame. Pummel is good with strength, so is Spot Weakness. I think I'll take the Pummel, though. And then I could afford Inflame or Flex. Let's take the Inflame. Come. Alright, so I'm definitely building a strength deck. I just have to be careful with my ability to defend, because that might not always be possible. Who's my final boss? Guardian, okay. Alright, should I do Emulate? Yeah, let's do Emulate. I don't think I'll play... You know what? Let's do the Brutalities, too. I have a lot of max HP. I don't think I have to worry about losing HP here. I could do Impervious. Yeah, let's do Impervious, and then I can't do Limit Break, though. I got 2 of them. That's unfortunate. Might be hard to use the feed here, huh? 12 incoming. Yeah, there's a feed. Actually, Pummel, 18. That's not enough. Heavy Blade, 14 plus 10. That is enough. All right, beautiful. Okay. All right, got my gold back. Got a Colorless Potion. Iron Wave to get a little bit more block. Let's take it. And then Lagavulin again. Very happy with that. I probably should do Corruption first. Okay. Maybe a Dark Embrace after that. Alright, there's a Berserk, Rupture. Oh, I can't do Barricade. I could have considered doing the Barricade. That might have been important, actually. Alright, let's do... Well, I don't need Shrug It Off here, right? Let's do Inflame, Brutality. Then might as well do Reaper. Let's do Feed first, then Reaper. I'm a little worried. I do have a Colorless Push. I might need that. 18. Anything I need to exhume? Not really. Let's do Offering first. Okay. Alright, there's an Impervious. That's really good. And the Barricade. That's also really nice. Let's do Limit Break 1. Limit Break 2. Heavy Blade is 62. That's quite a bit. Let's do Impervious, Barricade. I think I'll do Heavy Blade. Actually, you know what? Let's get Overkill by bringing back another Limit Break. And then Heavy Blade is 110. Beautiful. So I got Overkill out of the way. We got Courier, the Merchant, Restore, Card Shells, some Potions, and all prices are reduced by 20%. Third Juggernaut, no. Let's take another Bludgeon, I guess. I really would like Snecko now. I have a lot of high-cost cards. Next, I think I should upgrade... Alright. I'll wait till the next act to upgrade Barricade and Corruption. For now, let's upgrade... What? Inflame? I do need some block, right? Alright, I'm just going to give in and upgrade the... Actually, for the upcoming boss, having 1 Brutality upgrade is not a bad idea. Let's take it. Okay. Alright, my hope is to get the Barricade early. I might even drink the Colorless Potion to try that. There's the Dark Shackles, no, but I think I'll do Discovery here. Let's do Brutality, Discovery. That gives me Pummel Strike, Clash, or Cleave. Not a huge fan of any of these. I could do Clash. No, let's do Pummel Strike. Hope I draw. Okay, I did get an Offering. Let's do Brutality, Offering. Okay, there's a corruption. I think I have to play that, right? Let's do corruption. I don't think I need to exhume anything, though. I could exhume an offering again. Yeah, let's do that. Let's exhume the offering. Can I free up my hand a little bit? Let's do the offering again. Okay. No barricade still. That's a bummer. Alright, let's do rupture. Then I'll double tap the uppercut. Okay, that will transform. Good. And then because I have... Oh, wait, I don't have the barricade yet, so there's no reason to play the Iron Wave. I guess let's do Inflame. Fine, let's do Limit Break. I'll give in and do the Limit Break after all. Alright. Okay, so after defending on 6 here, I did get Barricade Impervious. That's great news. Alright, let's do Barricade Impervious. That is a huge help. I don't think I'll do the Berserk, though. Okay. Alright, another 12. Let's do... Pummel is a lot, but I will take some damage. Let's do Dark Embrace, Shrug it off. Okay, there's an Iron Wave. Let's do Limit Break first, alright. And then... Pummel is a lot of damage. Yeah, let's do the Pummel. 80-something damage there, right? Okay. And yeah, with the Barricade Impervious ready, I think I should be fine here. Let's do Uppercut and Pummel Strike. Okay. Actually, I should have done Heavy Blade. That would have dealt... That probably would have been enough to kill too, right? Did I already use the feed? I think I did, right? I didn't. Where's my feed? Oh, yeah, okay. I mean, I can try to use it here. The Emulate is going to be too much. I can do Uppercut here. And then next turn, I should be able to use the feed. Awesome. Right, I only need to get to 110 max HP, right? Once I'm there, I don't need to worry about feed too much more. Got a Power Potion, Barricade, Brutality, Emulate. Let's take Brutality number 3, sure. And then here, definitely going to take the Calling Bell. I'm pick up between a Unique Curse and 3 Relics, alright? It's only my first curse. We've got Curse of the Bell, as well as Smiling Mass, and Merchant's Card, Lunar Service, now always costs 50 gold. Pair up and pick up Racer, make sure we have 10, so I don't need to use the feeds anymore. And Thread Needle, Surge Call with 4 Plate Armor. That Thread Needle is really powerful. Very happy with that. Bronze Automaton at the end, and as always, 3 question mark rooms, 3 leads, and a shop. Early shop, hopefully I'll be able to gain some gold to actually be able to buy stuff there. Alright, 10 incoming, no good way to block. Actually, I do have the plate armor. Alright, let's do Inflame, Iron Wave. Let me do Brutality too. Okay, with the Rupture, I think I have to play the Brutality every time. Alright, here, I guess I'll do Impervious, right? Let's do Rupture, Impervious, and wait. It's a shame I don't have the Barricade. 18. Let's do Offering, see what that gives me. Alright, there is a... there's a Limit Break, and then Heavy Blade times 2 is only 79. That's not going to be quite enough. Although I do have a feed afterwards, alright? Beautiful. Okay, I got max HP out of that. Didn't really need it, though. Flamebearer, Cleave, Blind Strike. Let's take Flamebearer. I do need more defensive cards. Here I got the Chosen. Okay. Uppercut. Let's do Brutality first. Uppercut for the weakness. And then might as well do... Pummel is only 12 damage. Fine, let's do the Pummel. Okay. I do need to figure out a way to gain block on turn 1. Otherwise I will have trouble in this act. Let's do Corruption, Offering. Okay. And then, yeah, Impervious is not very useful here. I think I'll just do Emulate. Okay. Alright, another 10 incoming. Bludgeon. You know what? Let's do the Bludgeon and another Brutality, because even though I'll take 10 damage or 7 damage here, I'll be able to kill with a feed if I get it. Beautiful. Alright. Okay, double tap Infernal Blade, Thunderclap. Infernal Blade is pretty good, although I guess I could have taken the double tap to potentially get a collect bonus on that. Child Parasite and Fungi Beast. Let's start out with Brutality, Offering. Okay. There's a Reaper. Probably don't really need that. Let's do Inflame, Limit Break. Then Uppercut and... Oh, I can't do Reaper now. Let's do Pummel here. Okay. Yeah, I definitely need some block on turn 1. At least I was able to deal a good amount of damage on the Shell Parasite here. Another 13. Let's do Heavy Blade. Oh, I should have double tapped that. That was silly. Double tapping the Heavy Blade would have gotten rid of the Shell Parasite and triggered the Gremlin Horn. Alright, here let's do Bludgeon. And then Infernal Blade gives me Twin Strike. And I still haven't drawn the feed, right? Yeah, let's see if I get it. Nope. I should have played the Limit Break, though. And feed here. Beautiful. Okay. Perfected Strike, Shrug it off, Heavy Blade. Oof. I would love a second Heavy Blade, but I need more block cards. Let's take the second Shrug it off. Dolly Smear would allow me to get a collect bonus on the Brutality, right? Let me sort A to Z. Yeah, I already have 3. I probably don't want the upgraded one, though. Let me first see if there are any other good cards. I also have Courier. Brew Candle is interesting. Let me take the Dolly Smear. I'll obtain an additional copy of a card in your deck, and I think I will make that be the unupgraded Brutality. Should I do something? I only have 2 copies. No, no, no. Let's have that be the brutality. All right, collect bonus there. And then dual wield is interesting. And let's take a pommel strike too. Why not? Okay. Here, I don't have any strikes, and I don't really need to remove anything from my deck, right? So, yeah, let's just upgrade everything, which means upgrade nothing. Okay. Alright, yeah, this is where having no block on turn 1 is a problem. And there's absolutely nothing I can do there. It doesn't even make sense to play any of my potions here, because there's nothing that the power potion could give me to allow me to perfect here, unfortunately. Even if I had, like, I needed a lot of block on turn 1 to be able to get to do something here. Here, I think I'll do uppercut and pommel strike. Oh, wow, okay, I'm actually taking a bit of a beating. Good thing I have so much max HP. Okay. Now I'm vulnerable. Let's do Infernal Blade, which gives me a clothesline, which can dual wield. Beautiful. Alright, and then anything the Exhume can give me. Well, I can Exhume another. No, let's do Infernal, the one of the clotheslines first, then the other one. I think I'll just do Flame Barrier here, right? Let's do Flame Barrier and Iron Wave. That allows me to be fully defended. Okay. I'm hoping to gain strength and then play a good Reaper to heal back up. Alright, there is an Immolate. Let's do Limit. Oh, I'm weakened too. That's frustrating. Oh boy. Alright, let's do Limit Break, then Immolate, and then I'm still going to take 16 damage. I don't think I'll play the other brutalities here. Okay. Still hoping for that Reaper. Is it not coming up? Oh, did I already play it? It's in my discard pile probably, right? Alright, fine. Let's use the Feed here. Alright. And then Shrug It Off, Corruption, let's do Impervious and Berserk. Okay. And then I only have 11 damage, 11 HP left here. I can just kill double tapping the Immolate. Alright. That was a frustrating fight. I still need to play a good Reaper. We got Centennial Puzzle. The first time I lose HP each combat, draw 3 cards. And I think I'm biased by the fact that I have so little HP, but let's take a second Reaper here. And then here, upgrade the Heavy Blade. I think at this point I can start upgrading the Barricade. Let's do that. I mean, there's still a chance I might get Snecko at the next boss, but I think it might take a while for me to get there. Alright, not being attacked, that's good. Let's do Offering. Dark Embrace would have been interesting. Okay. There's Corruption, that's good. Then Shrug It Off. There's a Reaper there, but it's not as much damage as I'd like. Let's do Heavy Blade to get rid of you. Okay. Then Shrug It Off. Let me drink the Flex Potion and then Limit Break. Okay. Could have done the Inflame before playing the Limit Break. Fine, fine. Let's see if I get lucky and the Gremlin Leader decides not to attack me. I did get lucky. Beautiful. Alright, so anything I need to Exhume. I could Exhume a Limit Break again or an Offering. Let me Exhume the Limit Break. Okay. Then Feed alone is not enough. I think I have to... Actually, I could do Bludgeon. Let's do that. And then do the Feed. Right? Fortunately, now I'm being attacked. That's not good. 27. I only have 12. Let me see if the Power Potion gives me something. Juggernaut and Flame Dark Embrace. Let's do the Dark Embrace for card draw. Then do another Limit Break, Flame Barrier. Then do Immolate. Okay. And then Barricade is not enough, but I think if I double tap... Actually, Bludgeon... It's only 60. Double tapping Bludgeon is enough. Beautiful. Alright. Perfect. This one we got Anchor, Sage Call with 10 block. That actually should help quite a bit. Feed Fire, Immolate, Brutality. I already had enough Brutalities, right? Let's take another Immolate, I guess. Fiend Fire would be better if my deck was a little larger. We got Ink Bottle. Whenever you play 10 cards, draw 1 card. And here, let's see. I think I should be fine without resting. I hope I should be fine without resting. Let's upgrade the Corruption here. Okay. Alright, so. Flavors again. This one might be tough. I seriously might have to use the Smoke Bomb because I don't think there's a way for me to defend against 27 this turn. I mean, I'll survive this turn. So, let me commit to playing the Smoke Bomb. I will reload just because I want to see if there's any way I can survive. Actually, wait. So right now I have 25, 29. So I can only play one... No, there's nothing I can do. Let's just skip this one. There's just absolutely nothing I can do here to survive. So I am missing out on a Relic, but, you know, there's... I mean, I would have been dead. No question about that. Alright, here, let's do Corruption, Shrug It Off, Rupture, Brutality, and unfortunately I don't have Strength for the Limit Break to be useful yet. Okay. I mean, even here I might be in trouble. 15. Okay. Let's do Impervious, Shrug It Off. Then Dark Embrace, Bludgeon. Let me do Infernal Blade first. Okay, Reckless Charge. Let's do Bludgeon. Kind of want to do Fiend Fire. Let's do that. Okay. And then here I can do Pummel Strike. Anything I need to exhume? Not really. Actually, I can exhume a Fiendfire and kill that way. Or, no, can't play the Reaper. It's too expensive. Let's just... okay, fine. I'm going to do Barricade Flamebear because I would like to gain some HP with the Reaper. Okay, there's also a zero-cost dual wield. That's nice. Yeah, there's a Reaper. Fortunately, the Reaper is too expensive. Let's do Reaper here. And then Limit Break comes a little too late, and that's fine. Okay. And then here, let's just kill with the feet. All right. Okay, we've got a Strength Potion, Shrug It Off, Headbutt, Twin Strike. Let's take a third Shrug It Off. All right. And here I got the Sentry and Sphere Guardian. Wait, was it my third or my second Shrug It Off? No, it was my third. Okay, good. I don't mind the Reaper, although it only will heal me by 4, but still, better than nothing. Let's do the Reaper, then Pummel. Okay. And then, you know what? Let's do Brutality. I don't think I can do Berserk. I might lose too much HP that way. Okay. Right, 19. That is a lot. I do have a pretty nice hand here. Let's do Immolate. Double tap Immolate first. Okay. Right. Gives me energy back. Then Infernal Blade gives me a Clothesline. Beautiful. 27. Unfortunately, I don't have enough. Let's do the Shrug It Off here. Okay. And then here, Immolate is not enough. Anything I need to exhume? Infernal Blade, maybe. Let's do Immolate and hope that the Infernal Blade gives me... yeah, 6 damage, exactly. Beautiful. Alright, Fire Breathing Headbutt, Shrug It Off, number 4. Beautiful. I got a second Collector bonus there. And then here, I already got Overkill. I don't think I need the Ritual Dagger. Let's gain the gold instead. Okay. And then last upgrade before the boss. Should that be the Heavy Blade? Let me upgrade the Dual Wield. Oftentimes I get good zero-cost powers or attacks. Yeah, we'll drink the Strength Potion right away. There's also the Limit Break, which is tempting. Let's do Brutality, see what the Infernal Blade gives me. Rupture and Hemokinesis. Should have done the Limit Break first. Oh, alright, now I got 2. Do I want to play both of them? Let's do a second Brutality. You know what? Let's do 2 Limit Breaks here. Actually, no, I'm going to drink the Energy Potion to do Inflame and then a Limit Break. How about that? Okay. 16 Strength to start is pretty good. 14, there's a Corruption, no block. That is a shame. I think instead of the Corruption, I have to play the Dark Embrace, right? Because otherwise I don't have anything that exhausts. Now, I'm going to risk Corruption because I'm going to draw something with Ink Bottle. Just really hoping that was a power. This is enough to get rid of one of these. Okay, Flame Barrier with the Plate Armor is enough. That was really lucky. Let's do another Brutality, why not? Okay. This guy took Immolate, you can have it. Alright, so Impervious without Barricade is a little risky. Let's do Bludgeon is 50. So close. Let me double tap the Bludgeon. Okay. Alright, and then anything I need to exhume. Another Limit Break. Yeah, that will be fun. Alright, let's exhume another Limit Break. Okay. And then Heavy Blade is 122. Let's do Offering. I can't dual wield. Oh, that's a Fiendfire 44. You know what? Should I just do Fiendfire here? Let's do Fiendfire. It's a lot of damage. Is it enough to kill? It is. Awesome. Alright, perfect this one. We got a Blood Potion, Immolate, Berserk, Demon Form. I don't have duplicates of any of these. I guess I'll take a second Immolate, sure. And then definitely going to take the Curse Key here. Sneko is really tempting, but Curse Key might allow me to get curses. So again, energy at the start of your turn. One of you open an unbossed chest to obtain a curse. So I already have only have one curse right now. This guarantees a second one. If I get an anomaly event and then one more either treasure chest or rest site, or not rest site, regular curse, that will be enough. So let's hope for this question mark room to be the anomaly event. Alright, Orc Walker here. Let's do Infernal Blade, Thunderclap, sure. Then exhume the Infernal Blade for a Clothesline, sure. And then I don't need to play the Impervious. Let's just do Fiendfire here. Okay. 9 incoming. Let's free up my hand a little bit first. Let's do Iron Wave, then Immolate, then Offering. Okay. And then Uppercut and Pummel is enough. I thought it was enough. Oh no. Oh no, that was a mistake. I should have played the Inflame first. That would have made it enough. I was so confident it would have been enough. Alright, I just need 2 HP. Maybe I can use a feat on that. Why not? Sure. The more max HP, the better. We got a Regen Potion, True Grit, Havoc, Rage. Let's take the True Grit. Great card, and it's pre-upgraded. Alright, here I got the 2 Spikers. Let's do Infernal Blade for an Iron Wave. Not very useful. I will do Corruption, Dual Wield the Iron Wave, then do Brutality, Immolate. Okay. Then get rid of this guy to gain extra energy. And then might as well play the Flame Barrier, Shrug It Off, why not? And Rupture, sure. Okay. Alright, here, let's do Impervious and then do a Reaper, I guess? I don't really need it. Let me see what the Shroud gives me. Dark Embrace, okay, let's do that. Then double tap the, well, let's see what I want to double tap. Emulate, beautiful. Okay. Alright, no troubles there. We got a Fear Potion, Iron Wave, True Grit, Silver Soul. Let's take, how many Iron Waves did I have? I think I only had one, right? If I only, I only have one. Let's take a second True Grit, that might be better. Here, definitely want to fight for a relic. Unfortunately, not the Normality event, which is sort of what I was hoping for. Let's do Brutality, Shrug it off, one offering. Okay. Then do Corruption, Dark Embrace. Okay. Infernal Blade. Let's just shrug it off again. Alright. Let's True Grit. I don't think I need this many Brutalities. Okay. Ooh, there's a Heavy Blade, although it's not very powerful at the moment. Let's do Infernal Blade for a Body Slam. Okay, that might do something. Let's do Shrug it off. And then double tap the Body Slam is enough to get rid of one of these guys. Let's get rid of the stronger one. Okay. And then I can do... I don't have a Fiend Fire here, right? We have 2 energy. Let's do Pummel Strike and probably just Pummel here. Fine. Okay. Right. Too bad I didn't have the Barricade active there. 13. I can dual wield what? Limit Break's not very useful. Let's do Impervious, Shrug it off. Alright, there's an Emulate. I guess I can deal with the... Well, that was not necessary because I was going to play the Uppercut first, then do Emulate. And anything I need to exhume... Let's see what the Infernal Blade gives me. It might give me... Okay, it gave me an Anger. Fine, fine. I only need 21 damage with vulnerability. I think that should be fairly doable here with Fiend Fire or Bludgeon. Good. Alright, I got Champion Bell. One of you apply Vulnerable, also apply 1 weak. A Colorless Potion, which I'll probably get rid of the Blood Potion for. Perfect Strike, Body Slam, Anger. Sometimes I do have a lot of block to be able to play a pretty good Body Slam. Let's take it. Alright, here, let's do Corruption. I am fully defended. Let's do 1 Brutality. I don't think I need to play the other one. Alright, full hand next turn, thanks to Centennial Puzzle. Good. And then, do I want to do... No, I actually don't need Reaper here. Let's do Barricade, Impervious. Then Flame Barrier. I wouldn't mind the Emulate. Let's do that. And then I can do Shrug it off. This is why I love Barricade so much, right? Heavy Blade, sure. Then Pummel, True Grid 1, and True Grid 2. Okay. 85 blocks, so now the Body Slam will be able to deal a lot of damage. Yep, there it is. Actually, let's dual wield that too. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. Awesome. Alright, Pummel Strike, Reaper, Battle Trance. Battle Trance is pretty good. I don't think I need a second Reaper. Alright, here I got the Spire Growth, 16 incoming. Let's do Dark Embrace, Brutality. I think I'll just do Immolate. Okay. 16. Too bad I don't have a lot of block. Let's get rid of one of the Brutalities. Pummel is better when I finally get some extra strength. Let's do Iron Wave to be fully defended, and then might as well do Reaper and Body Slam. Oh, let's see what the Infernal Blade gives me. Heavy Blade. I don't think I'll do the Berserk, although next turn I was guaranteed to not be attacked by that. I would have taken damage this turn. Let's see what the Offering gives me. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll do the Barricade here. Let's do Barricade, then Shrug it off 1, Shrug it off 2. Let's do Uppercut for an extra turn of weakness, and then I can also do... You know what? Let's do Inflame, so once I get my limit breaks, I can actually use them. You know what? Let me also drink the Regen Potion. I don't think I need it. There's an Impervious. That's great. Should I just do Fiend Fire? Anything I need to exhume? I could exhume the Offering. Sure. I also would like to get Corruption. Beautiful. Alright, let's do Corruption, Limit Break. I have the Barricade active, right? So might as well do Flame Barrier. Shrug it off. True Grit, the Curse. Anything I need to dual wield. Let's do Shrug it off. I don't have space in my hand to deal with the Body Slam, but I can at least get 2. Oh, and this is overkill again. Beautiful. Alright, Metallicize is pretty good, and I don't have any of the other ones. Who's my final boss, by the way? Awaken one. So having a lot of power is just not a good idea. But Metallicize is worth it. Nothing I can do here, right? No, actually, I can double tap the feed. Let's do Brutality Rupture. Let me throw a Fear Potion and then double tap the feed. Okay. And then I did get a Battle Trance. That's pretty good. There's a Pummel. I think I'll do Dark Embrace and play the Brutalities. I might need all the help I can get here. Full hand next turn. Okay. Alright, there is a Barricade, Impervious, and Corruption. I'm glad I got those upgraded. Let's do Corruption, Barricade, then Impervious. That alone is not going to be enough. I do need a little bit extra. Exhume will give me Another Impervious. Let's do that. Yeah, let's Exhume another Impervious. Okay. Play that. Then do True Grit, the Demon Form, which I probably don't need. Should also probably count cards. I feel like I played a lot of cards here. Dual wield what? Let's dual with the Metallicize, sure. Okay, yeah, nothing I can do here, but I am fully defended. Okay, losing a lot of HP. Alright, still have 56 left over. That's good. Let's do Infernal Blade. Bludgeon is nice. Okay. Body Slam is only 44. I was hoping for more. Let's do Limit Break. Shrug it off 1, shrug it off 2. Another shrug it off. Then Body Slam. And then I think I'll do Feed Fire. Oh, no, that's not enough. Well, still, I think it's fine. Let's do Feed Fire. It'll draw me a full hand. Okay. And then here I can do True Grit. Pummel and Immolate. Beautiful. Alright. I really should count cards. We got a Kiriko first attack each combat does 8 additional cards. 8 additional damage. And then a Dex Potion. Let's take a second offering. Yep. The more the better. Especially trying to get combo. Next upgrade. Should that be the offering? Let me upgrade the Dark Embrace to make that easier to play too. Okay. Alright. Here. I mean, this is only curse number 2. Fine, let's take it. Not happy with that. It does make my opening hand worse. Curse number 3, Pain, as well as Birdface Urn. One of you play power card, heal 2 HP. That also great. The Pain is great with the Rupture I have. Here, there's no way to get, I like Shiny, I believe, right? I do have another shop after this too, so I have to be a little careful. I do want to take Feel No Pain. I think that'll be really powerful. I think the rest I'll skip and hope that the next shop is better. Yes, let's do that. Okay. And here I got the Gen Head. There's a nice counter here. Let's try to get combo. I am fully defended here. Let's do Brutality, Rupture, and might as well do Uppercut and Pummel. Okay. And I can't do the Reaper. That's fine. I need Corruption and Dark Embrace, right? Let's do another Brutality. Let's do Feel No Pain for block. Anything I need to Exhume? Not really. Let's do Battle Trance. Okay, I only have 1 strength, so the Limit Break's not that great. I think it is worth it to play the Berserk here. And then let's do Inflame. Let's see, Limit Break, and then let's do Brutality, and I guess I'll do the feat here. Sure. Okay. Right, I'm being attacked. You have the Impervious, but here, let's do the Dark Embrace. That's good. Then I do have Body Slam too. Let's do the Offering. Okay. All right. So there's a Shrug It Off here. Dual wield. I could dual wield the Body Slam. Let me free up my hand first. So let's do the Impervious then. Okay. Then True Grit, the Curse of the Bell. Okay. There's a Barricade. Ah, so tempting. I have to play the Barricade before playing the dual wield. So let's do Body Slam here for 92. Okay. I just need the Corruption now. 13. I'm fully defended. And no Corruption yet. It is at the bottom, of course. Alright. Let's do True Grit. I'm going to get rid of the Limit Break. I'm worried I might kill too quickly if I have the Limit Break. And then Pummel Strike. Corruption. Beautiful. Okay, so maybe not this turn. Next turn, I'll try to get combo if I can. Alright, so that's a lot of skills to start off with. Very happy with that. Alright, let's do 1, 2, then 3, 4. I can't do Fiend Fire. It's too much damage, right? Yeah, way too much. Let's do, this is not that much, so 5, 6, and 7. Okay. 8, 9. This is annoying. Okay, Fiend Fire is, again, too much. Let's do 10. That's not what I meant to play, but fine. 10. Then 11, 12. 13. Okay, that's still a skill. Good. Another Fiend Fire. 14. I don't have anything good to duplicate. Let's take the 0 cost Fiend Fire at least. That's 14. Oh no. I'm running out of cards. Or I'm running out of skills. I don't have space to even drink the... Here, let's do Reaper. That's 15. Okay. Then... Oh, Body Slam will kill, right? Yeah, 400 damage. That's a lot. I guess... If I do... Yeah, fine. Let's do Battle Trends. That's 16. No. Got close. Got very close here. Fine. Fine. We got Art of War. If you do not play any attacks on your turn, get additional energy next turn. Another Exhume might help me get combo. I'm still not giving up on that. How am I doing time-wise? 33 minutes. Yeah, I should have time. Brimstone a little too risky, I think. I already have enough Shrug-It-Offs, right? Armaments, Body Slam. I don't think I need another Body Slam. So no way to get more collector bonuses. No way to get enough relics either, right? At most, I can buy 3 relics. That's not going to be enough. So yeah, I guess, I mean, might as well buy the Ancient. He said, when we enter rest, I said nothing with 2 extra energy. I don't think I'll do Shuriken. I guess I can do the Strength Potion here. Let's do Armaments to gain 50 cards. Body Slam number 2. Fiendfire is expensive. Let's take it. And then Warcry. And that's it. All right. I do think if I spend a little bit more gold on... I just needed 1 extra relic. Oh, actually, I'm not sure if I could have gotten I like shiny either way. All right. Here, let's do... Wait, so Reaper is only 12. That's not quite enough. Let me see if the Colorless Potion gives me something. Enlightenment, Secret Technique. Secret Technique would give me an offering. Let's do that. Okay. That also draws me a full hand. Let me do Brutality first, then Dark Embrace, then upgrade that Reaper after all. Okay. Then do offering. Emulate is much better. Let's do that. All right. And then I can do Barricade and Corruption. Beautiful. Anything I need to exhume? Yeah, I could exhume the offering. Let's keep going. I should have counted cards. Hang on. Let me reconstruct how many cards I played. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I think. I think I played 8 cards here. Let me see if I can keep this going. Let's assume it was 8, so this is 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Beautiful. Got a second offering there. 16, 17. No, yeah, let's do 17. Then 18, 19. I think this is 19 cards. And I think I can keep this going by playing another offering. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure I played 20 cards here. All right, happy I was able to get combo after all. Yeah, good. Very confident that I played more than 20 cards there. Actually, it's almost guaranteed, right? Okay, so here, Fiendfire is enough to kill. Beautiful. Okay. Alright, we got Mummified Hand. Whenever you play a power card or run card in your hand, cost 0 that turn. That's really powerful in this deck with so many powers. How many Exhumes did I have? Just 2, and I think same with the Reapers, right? Let's take a 3rd Exhume. Hope I can get another... very low chance, but maybe I can get another Exhume here. Alright, Akabika Reaper. Actually, no, Akabika Emulate. Much better. Oh, I thought it would be enough. Alright, let's do Reaper here. Get energy back and draw cards. Barricade is beautiful. Let's also risk Berserk and Brutality. Okay. Alright. Here, let's do Corruption. That sets the Fiendfire to 0. Should I dual wield that? Yeah, why not? Let's dual wield the Fiendfire. And then just play that. Okay. That's enough to kill. Beautiful. Got an Explosive Potion, Fire Breathing, Ghostly Armor, Thunderclap. I don't mind the Thunderclap. The Ghostly Armor. I mentioned every other card. I don't mind the Ghostly Armor for block. Alright, let's upgrade another offering here. Although Field of Pain would have been a good upgrade too. Okay, so here I have an excellent Strength Potion. That should help. 20 incoming at the beginning. Not much I can do about that. Actually, there's nothing I can do about that, right? The only thing I can do here, I think, is to play the Fiendfire and hope I draw something good with the Gremlin Horn. Wait, so a 3 energy Fiendfire. I don't think I'll do Brutality here, right? Yeah, let's do Fiendfire here. Okay. Yeah, I needed something other than the Barricade. Well, actually, I needed a good defensive card. Nothing I can do. Just like yesterday, just a bad turn 1. Maybe if I had Ink Bottle at a better value, that might have made a difference. Let's double tap the Emulate here. I already got Overkill and combo, right? So there's nothing I need to wait for. Let's do True Grit the Curse. I guess I can do Limit Break here. Warcry, maybe put the Body Slam back. Yeah, and then play Ghostly Armor. Okay. Alright, 21 incoming. Let's see what the Infernal Blade gives me. Ooh, Field of Pain is worth it. Let's do Pummel Strike. Then Demon Form, might as well. That sets one of the Body Slams to 0. I can do Shrug It Off here. Exhume. What? A Limit Break? Sure. It won't be free, though. Let's Exhume an Infernal Blade. I think that's better. Okay. And I got a Clash I can play. And 2 Body Slams. Good. 36 incoming. Anything else I need to Exhume? I guess Inflame. I already gave the enemy 3 extra strength. Let's Exhume the Infernal Blade again. Dropkick. Too bad the enemy's not vulnerable. Let's do it one more time. Thunderclap. Okay, that is a great combination here. Very happy with that. Let's also do Pummel Strike. And I think I'll just do Fiendfire, right? Pummel is a bunch of damage. Fine. Let's do Inflame. No, Inflame I might not be able to defend. Let's just do the Fiendfire here. Okay. Another 23. Bludgeon is a lot. Let's do Iron Wave. And then, well, I am fully defended so far. And I can upgrade the feed, let's say. Alright. 23. Heavy Blade is enough to get rid of this guy. Let's do that. Then do Rupture. Limit... Actually, let's do offering first. Okay. Then do limit break, corruption. I have flame barrier, or I have barricades, so flame barrier impervious, great. Let's also do metallicize, another offering. Okay. There's a pain, beautiful. Let's do dark embrace, then shrug it off 1, shrug it off 2. And then true grit, the burn probably. Yeah, I don't mind hanging on through the pain. Another shrug it off. I can't really double tap anything. Let's upgrade, I guess, the thunderclap. Sure. And then heavy blade is already over 100 damage there. Okay. And I have 157 blocks, so I just need to draw my my body slimes here, right? 188. That sounds pretty good to me. Emulate and another emulate. Yeah. So only that first turn I took damage. That's a shame. So easy 100 points missed there. 1288, 1388 would have been possible if I perfected the first boss. Out of the 9 elites, I perfected 7. Did this count? Oh, interesting. It did count. Well, actually, it says city elites killed, but I used the smoke bomb potion, so I actually didn't kill this, what was it, the slavers? The second slaver fight on Act 2. I actually had to escape. I took so much damage on the first slaver fight that even all my max HP didn't save me there. Both able to perfect 7 of the 8 elites, I guess, I attempted to fight. Got 2 collectibles, so that's a little low. I was hoping to get curses. Now, obviously, in retrospect, not being able to get curses, I would have probably tried to go for Highlander, although I would have missed out on a lot of rare cards. I was able to get Overkill and combo. Stuff was easy. Encyclopedia was easy in Lightspeed. So yeah, theoretically, 1388 should have been doable if I got lucky on the first turn. 1380. Oh, wow. All right. People must have been able to get curses then, because that's the only way you can get 1488. So 1388 would have had me tied with Gold Bear in 28th place, or 27th place, I guess. Wait, where am I now? Probably very low, right? Okay, it's still in top 100, tied with 88th place. But yeah, so I guess the only way to get 1480 is to get curses, but how is that possible? I only saw a total of 3. Okay, there was a Dolly's Mirror. I could have duplicated curse there. Yeah, but that's still only 4 curses, and there's no real way to get a 5th one, right? Yeah, let me know in the comments what you did. I'd be curious to hear that. Let's review the scores from yesterday. I'm not sure if I missed Peltz here, but Peltz got an amazing 1538, which is insane. I am actually thinking maybe it's collector bonuses. Yeah, that could explain it. So, if I perfect the last boss, I would have been at 1388, maybe somehow getting curses 1488, maybe another 2 collectibles for 1538, but it's still just an insanely high score. Congratulations to Peltz, yeah. Alright, so, yesterday was a Watcher run with the Chimera, Colorless cards, and Midas modifiers. Gemino ended up doing really well, beat a lot of the glitchers, 15-1, amazing score. Gemino basically did everything correct, perfected all of the elites, which is actually really impressive, because the very first elite was the Sentries fight, which was really tough. I don't think, I definitely didn't have a chance of perfecting, but Gemino was able to pull it off. Also perfected all the bosses. Interestingly, took a different path on Act 2, and as a result got different RNG. Decided to go for collector bonuses after seeing the apparitions, and was able to pull off 3 collectors, and then because of going for collector bonuses, he was also able to get curses, end up with 6 curses in the end. I do remember getting a being offered duplicate parasites, and of course, because I was going for Highlander, I couldn't take them, and that's also one of the reasons I decided to go for collector bonuses today. Gemini also was able to get Overkill, Combo, Popper, and the Time modifier. So yeah, basically did everything that is possible. Congratulations to Gemino. Gemino didn't mention it. I suspect he was able to get I Like Shiny too, though, because otherwise the score is just insane. Congratulations. Then you have Goldbear in the Dark, tied at 1430. Goldbear perfected 5 of the 6 elites, all the bosses. Also decided to go for collector bonuses, got 3. I suspect this also includes the apparitions. And then also was able to get curse because of that. Yeah, and then, you know, great score from Goldbear as well. Then you have Peltz with 1380. Now, Peltz tried to go for Highlander curses and then failed just like me because the last curse offered was a duplicate, so decided not to go for curses. And then, yeah, mentioned that he was shocked of the higher scores. So if he had gotten curses, he would have had 1480, and then he mentioned that combo might have been possible. He wasn't able to get that. I think that explains the difference to Gemino. Congratulations. And then you have Alex with 1299. Then you have Mike with 1278 and Grimgoth with 1276. Grimgoth perfected 4 of the 6 elites, 2 of the 3 bosses, but interestingly, he missed perfecting the Act 2 boss. Got a little unlucky there, was able to perfect the Act 3 boss. Also was able to get I Like Shiny, which is really impressive. Also got Encyclopedian, even though he decided to go for Highlander, and I think that's because he also took Prismatic Shard, so he was able to have a wider pool of cards to choose from without having to risk Highlander. And then also Grimgoth was not able to get curses. Then you have me here with 1255. I perfected 5 of the 6 elites, 2 of the 3 bosses. I just had a bad turn on Act 1, on turn 1 against the Act 3 boss, similar to today actually. Also went for Highlander, got Overkill, Popper, the Time modifier, but yeah, missed pretty much everything else. Most importantly, curses. If I had pulled off the last boss, 1355 would have landed me in 19th place, so still in the top 20, but very far away from Gemino's score. And then next you have Dopar with 1251. Zenbri got 1228. And I think that's it. Oh, no. David ended up with 1205. Barely in top 100. You can check out his Twitch stream if you're interested. He was able to perfect all the elites, but only one of the bosses and took a different path and missed Mr. Machine. And then you also missing top 100 by just 2 points is Alex here. Oh, I'm sorry. I completely forgot that this is a different Alex from the Alex that commented. So, yeah, this is an older, or not an older, an Alex who commented a while ago, but didn't comment on today's run. So, sorry about that. The Alex who missed the top 100, because I was like, yeah, how did Alex get a lower score than me, even though or a higher score than me, even though he did everything I did? So, yeah, Alex, who commented yesterday, was able to get 1201, did decide to go for Highlander, perfected 4 of the 6 elites and 2 of the 3 bosses, was able to get Overkill and Pauper, as well as in missed curses. So yeah, I had a very similar run to me, but missed a few elites and a few modifiers here and there. Yeah, sorry about that oversight. And then you also have Ori here with 1178. Anyway, that's it for yesterday. Let me know in the comments what you did for today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.